say? Can you see that? Whose trademark property is this? What does this say? I know it's backwards. United Nations from America. This is my flag. When they pull this number over, they know it's not their territory. It's not their property. This is what I'm trying to say when you're talking to these people who don't know. He don't know. Moroccan Moor, he's on my page, or Moroccan Moor, he's flying when he's taking on that term, Moroccan Moor. Remember, that's somebody else's name that he's claiming to be. Religion have nothing to do with in the discussion, but it does have everything to do with it, because the only thing that guy kept talking about is Islam, 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 and then the peace and friendship treaty, but he never stood under his God. He never did. He never said anything. Then he said, well, you know, my God is not man or female. Well, why are you not standing under this God? That's where your true salvation is. That's where your power is. But they don't get it. All right. Because he wants to think they pulling over everybody. They're not pulling over Diva Lyri. They're not pulling over people who know what the law is. Religion have nothing to do with it. The jurisdiction, as a USA citizen, you use their services and products. Are you being charged for infringement? Listen, if you in this territory and you got a vehicle, do you go and get gas? Do you understand that gas is really, it's a charge? Your car will never belong to you. Watch this now. Maybe y'all didn't recognize this, but there used to be a time when all cars, all the vehicles were electric. And then somebody invented this gas guzzling vehicle, and you got to understand, they will pay companies to keep them from creating electric vehicles. They pay them. It was worth it for the gas companies to pay the car companies to keep from building electric vehicles. Why? Because as long as you own that car, you're gonna forever have to get gas. You ain't never owned that car. You don't own the car. I don't care if you pay it off. Even if you pay it off, you still got to pay for gas. That's a tax. Y'all not getting that? Okay. So do you have a car, sir? Because nobody want to go out on a date with a dude riding the bus. Do you have a car? If you buying gas, then you too paying tax. What are you talking about, Moor? What are you talking about? They are trying to renew the contract. So what's the plan? What should we be doing now? I'm going to tell you the truth. Thank you for that. I'm going to get to that. Y'all stay tuned. Friendly Ghost says, can I get a take on what some people may see with Rod Hayes as far as the themes of the subjects that into the Moors of America? I'm not sure what Rod Hayes says, Friendly, but if you got questions specific to what we're talking about, I'd be glad to see if I can answer it if I can. What's the beef and difference among the sense of sovereignty tied to claiming indigenous as opposed to a Moor? Can there be a connection that it all without the pride ties to? All right, differences of factions of melanated groups. Thank you for that question. That's an intelligent question. I love intelligent people, and I thank you for that question. So let's understand one of the things that we talked about in the session last week. All right, I've told you guys time and time again that when you speak, every time you open your mouth, you are writing or creating a contract. You are making a declaration. So what has happened is, and we're going to go into this, but melanated people, the vast majority of us are actually from this land known as North America. And we have been tricked into believing that we are from Africa. We have been tricked into taking different titles, which include black, colored, Negro. And when you speak those words, first of all, somebody's writing them down on paper, but you keep coming out of your mouth calling yourself black and Negro and colored and descendant of the slaves, and you're not recognizing that you're speaking a contract. Again, a word or a title is a contract. The same African American is a title or a contract, the same way Morocco is a title or a contract. It's the same thing. So when you're speaking these words, you're taking on titles, and we don't have a clue what those titles mean because we don't go look them up. And so when I talked about how the only people who have the right to do anything with the land are the original people. Well, original people, y'all keep opening your mouth and making claims, and then you're giving title to this land back over to somebody who you don't want to be under. And I told you all, just like I said last week, if you think you in bad shape up under the United States Corporation, which is Britain, wait till you get up under jurisdiction that's coming. Wait till you get up under these Moors. They're going to be worse. And you're going to see, because I'm going to show you what has happened. Wait till you get up under these Moors. It's going to be worse. So you come from over here from the Christians, and you go to the Muslim religion, and you still ignorant, you don't know what you're looking at, it's going to be worse. All right? When you say ignorantly, because somebody told you to say, this is Morocco, and you're claiming title to it, I just told you what Morocco was. I just told you what the Moroccan Empire was. I just showed you that. I just showed you how those trademark and copyright images belong to them. Well, when you claim them, you've made a contract, and you said you're under their jurisdiction. You're flying their trademarked and copyrighted information. Now, if you're trying to claim title to a land, then you need to honor the mothers and fathers of that land. You don't get to just, this is my land, because this is my land. You don't, no, you're not the people of the land. Just like Albions who are claiming to be Irish or Sicilian or German or whatever, they don't get to claim land here because they're not of this land. Now, they can try to buy a house or something, but they really never own that property. The only people who can really say that they have ownership or claim title to the land are the people of the land. Well, who are the people of this land? Well, melanated people who look like me and you. We are the people of the land. And so what happens is, because you don't know who you are, you keep opening your mouth and spouting off contracts, and then people hold you to that contract. When you're calling yourself black, people holding you to that. Oh, what they said they did. What they don't want their property? No, you can't claim it because you keep claiming to be something else. So when you're talking about Moor, again, that guy said it last week. The Moors are of Morocco. We just read what Morocco is. You haven't claimed to be of this land. You haven't honored the mothers of this land. And see, they telling you about forefathers. No, that's how men take over stuff. So I ain't even going into that today, because I already got you mad at me. I don't want to make you even more mad. But I'm going to show you that this was the land of the women. It still is to this day. The melanated women. I'm going to show it to you. I'm not going to show you some little pictures or whatever. I like to read legal documentation, historical documentation. We're going to show it to you. This is the land of the women, the mothers. And if you don't honor the mothers of this land, you can't claim title to it. We're going to show it. So the difference, you understanding the difference. If you're calling yourself Moor, or even if you're calling yourself white. See, y'all go find our sessions on YouTube at UNA Republic. And I go through the SF-181 form and help you to understand what the term white means. White doesn't deal with light skin in no way. When you go and read the term white, everybody on there is dealing with three different groups of people. Everybody on there dealt with melanated people. White means people from another land, North African countries, people of the Middle East, and your original Europeans. Who were the original Europeans? See, I had to go into that. Look, this is what Moors do. They say, you Europeans came in here, and then they did the dirt to the original people. Who were the original Europeans? Moroccans, Tunis, Algiers, Tripoli, Montezuma.